Interesting stuff. So would you say then, are you ever at any point dominant when it
With
comes
girls, with girls, I'm definitely a top with girls. Like I like that girl. Like I was ready to like come from just fingering her. I definitely understand where men are coming from now. Pussy's the shit. Yeah. I was like, oh my god, and like I'm definitely not ready to bust a nut from sucking dick. I barely come from getting fucked, you know, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
got that good?
Yeah, you know, so I'm definitely like, let me please you with the girls, but then I'm a pillow princess with the boys.
Pillow princess.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that one.
Yeah.
So, are you camera shy at any point?
Kind of. Like I'm in front of the camera all the time, and I'm like always on live, so it seems kind of
like... It feels
like
more of a social thing though for you, I guess, because it's like...
I don't hang out with a lot of people, and like I only have a couple close friends, you know what I mean? I'm really like scared of people like using me and taking advantage of me, or just leaving me or hurting me, you know? And so the internet, all of my fans are my friends. Like the boys are like, oh, are you okay? You look so hot in this. Like, oh, you know what I mean? And they do ask me how I'm doing, you know what I mean? And I have girls that are fans too, you know what I mean? Like, I have girls on Instagram that I've literally never met before, and we like collectively consider ourselves like really, really good friends.
Mm-hmm. It's all about connection, right?
Yeah.
Connection doesn't have to be really in person all the time. It's how you connect with people through communication. So.
If you get along and the vibe feels right, then, you know,
okay,
that's all that matters.
So who is your man or woman crush out there? Like celebrity or like online?
Well, okay. Well, my male crush is obviously the boy that's ignoring me.
Scarborough man.
The French boy, JP. That's how I'll be private about it, because he's got a full govy. Yeah.
Listen, I'm from Montreal. That's not really that much of a secret when you use that.
No, his friend's in Montreal.
No, but I'm saying when you use those initials, it's not much of a secret.
This is just an urgent call for you to pay attention to her. We're doing this on Zae Link.
Like right away, like the name pops into my brain as a Montrealer. As a Montrealaise, the name pops into my brain.
I'm literally gonna go on my fake Instagram account and like share this with him.
Oh yeah, when the clip is ready, we'll let you repost it.
Right, we'll have it up by tomorrow.
Like, hi, daddy. You can come see me now.
Yeah.
Free crib.
So your woman crush, is it Belle Delphine, Rusty Fox? Would that be fair? Or do you have somebody else more local?
Rusty Fox is pretty hot. Belle Delphine's like a little too like, you know, I like bad bitches, and like, I don't know, I love blondes, and I love girls with like colored hair. I like skinny girls though. Like, I'm definitely a fuckboy. I'm definitely a fuckboy. Like those like blondes with like, you know, like pretty face. Like, yeah. Yeah, but I have really high standards. Even with my guys, like I literally had in my Tinder bio when guys say they're tall and they're only 5'11". Do you understand the issue with my statement?
Is that the cap? When you're 5'11", you're actually not as tall as
No, you're really not. I usually go like 6 foot plus. Like my baby daddy, like my first boyfriend, he was 6'1" when I met him. And then this guy that I was seeing like 2019, he was 6'4".
So is the Scarborough man 6'1" or higher?
I'd say he's probably 5'11", maybe 6 foot.
Y'all gotta leave him alone, yo.
He might be 6 foot. I don't remember. But yeah. All I know is he's fucking beautiful and hits it right and knows where the G spot is.
Hits it right.
Yes. Definitely.
Those are the unforgettables.
I was like showing that porn video to my friends, and I'm like, look at this guy. And they're like, yo, that's some good porn.
Video too?
Yeah. It was 20-minute gangbang on my OnlyFans, guys.
Oh, shit.
Trust me, it's pinned.
So I guess that's your favorite video of all time.
Oh, yeah. I also have like a blowjob video where my face looks like fucking prime. That's also pinned. A nice BBC.
Wow.
And I'm like...
BBC Big Black
yeah.
Cock?
Yeah.
Listeners and viewers. Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting. You had the video pinned.
Yeah, it was a
lot of acronyms today.
A lot of people that were asking for like a gangbang kind of thing. And it's something that I've been wanting to experience for years.
I think everybody fantasizes about that. I mean, there's so much shit that a lot of people are so vanilla about. It's like,
you don't want to admit that you want it, you know?
Like if you're married, yes, you think about fucking women, you think about fucking men. Like if you're single, you think about fucking women, you think about fucking men.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks about every fucking thing, man. And just be real and just say what it is, man.
You know? Shit.
And that's not me venting. That's just facts. Because I mean,
we all just want to fuck. We all just want to feel some sort of connection.
And there's urges and desires. We all have it within us. Honestly, we're like caged animals and we just need to let that side of us out.
Yeah.
So for those of you that want to live in a very repressed society, we already have that. So if we're talking about like a
just
repressed...
go be yourself and do what the fuck you want.
But if you are in a relationship, yes, privacy is respected and, you know...
Boundaries.
Manas.
Consent.
You have to be mindful of the things you say, but see how open your partner is and choose your partner wisely. Like if you keep those values of how you are intimately intact, yeah, you might lose out on 4 good relationships, but still you're true to yourself and you like to keep that, you know, sexuality piece to you alive and there.
Yeah, when guys tell me like something I'm into is weird, I'm just like, it's probably not gonna work out then.
It's just probably not for you.
Yeah, like this is literally something that I'm like really, really into. If you can't even like try it with me once, then like what's the point in even like trying to push this any further?
Right. And if you like a lot of cuddling and a lot more intimacy,
and guys don't like that. Guys don't want to like go and be daddy.
They're just not for you. Honestly, those guys are out there, but maybe they're not within the limited proximity of like the Toronto scene,
I guess,
to speak, or like the Oakville scene. Like they're out there, and this is where online now allows you to reach far beyond your borders.
It's just really hard, you know, because like
and with that particular interest of that cuddling and that requires a lot of in-person experiences. You can't really do that over the phone or you know, on a video chat or
even texting. I don't like because I can't like hear their voice or like know the emotion, you know, because I could say something over text and then they could say like, oh, and I don't know what context that you could be like, oh, or like, oh, you know what I mean? Whereas I always prefer to like video call people. Like I'll match with like someone on Tinder and I'm like, are you down to video call? Like, you know?
Quick also Toronto man questions. Are Toronto mans, you know, uptight about the things in the bedroom? Like, are they not into like all of the different, you know, BDSM and all sex fetishes? Do you find that?
I don't really fuck with Toronto mans because I'm from Oakville, right? I mean, we got like that
Scarborough,
one. Yeah, like we got like the white boy, but I don't know. Like they want what they want, you know. Like, oh, suck my dick. Like I don't want to. Like. I want my dick sucked. Like, okay, like what am I getting? Like, I'm giving you something. I'm offering you something. But like, am I gonna come? Am I like getting paid? Am I getting food? Like, what am I getting? What is like? I'm pleasing you, but
so it's not about the shared pleasure for a lot of Toronto mans.
Exactly. They just they want to be happy. You know.
Okay.
I feel like that's just a lot of men, like anywhere.
So Toronto mans are selfish lovers, you're basically saying.
Yes. Fuck you all. Right? I can't. This is why I don't come to Toronto unless there's street meets.
Oh my goodness. So let's talk about dating black guys, because I mean, like, we just keep it real here. I mean, you can say Toronto men's all we want, but let's talk about Toronto black men.
Yeah.
So you like the Scarborough white guy. So what about Toronto black men?
I definitely prefer white boys. I don't know.
With French accents.
Well, if you have a nice face, then like you're solid. You know, if you're tall and have a nice face and know how to work your lower region, then we're pretty much good. And you have to give me attention, then we're good. You know.
Okay, well, let's say, have you had a really bad Toronto black man experience?
I was raped by like 3 black guys in Hamilton one time, all at once, and then I had gotten pregnant like a month later, but from my baby daddy, and so I'm scared of Hamilton for that reason, and I don't like I still talk to black guys and stuff, but like
you have a traumatic experience, so therefore
I do not like fucking black guys. Yeah, so Like, you know, and a lot of people call me racist for that. I'm like, I'm not racist. It's just not my preference. You know what I mean? Like, I still talk to black people. I still hang out with, I have black friends. You know what I mean? Like, we're
talking about, and that's the thing. Like, if
everyone has a preference, just like, I like getting fisted. Shorty don't like getting fisted. That's fine.
Right. And this is not even a racial situation because we're talking about sex.
Yeah.
And if people go on a fucking porn site, guess what? They can choose black as an ebony.
You can go Asian,
white, Asian, European,
like,
and so forth.
You know,
it's okay there.
Just like you want a MILF, or you want like a little just turned 18,
barely legal.
Yeah, you know. So everyone's different. Everyone likes what they like, you know.
And if you have traumatic experiences, like, it affects everybody differently.
Yeah.
Right. And it's just real shit. And I think I gotta commend you for being as honest and straightforward as you've been on the show, because I mean, everything that you've been talking about has been very unfiltered, and we need that respect to give to you for being open and honest, and you know, we appreciate it.
That's what I was saying. I was like, I'm really nervous, but like the whole internet knows my life, and I anything except that rape part, I don't think many people know about that. Like my friends know about it, but you know, and I was like, I basically can't say anything wrong. Everyone knows everything I do.
But it's real shit, and that's what it is, because sex is not always pretty, right?
No,
there is an ugly side to it. There is rape, there's sexual assault, there's different things, and we've talked about it in many of the interviews here, where there are levels when somebody says no, or when somebody keeps going a little bit too far. And you know, in the club, we've talked to strippers on the show, and it's like they've had instances where guys are all up in their vaginas, they're all up in their space. So everybody goes through different levels of discomfort, and with sex, there's STDs, you know, like, I mean, there's things that we have to talk about. And that's what I like about what we do on this show, is that we don't just keep it kosher.
Yeah.
You know, we add a little bit of pork, we add a little bit of beef, we add a little bit of everything to the mix.
Chicken and turkey.
Exactly. We have that buffet, so we keep it.
We even got tofu on here for you.
Exactly.